Anesia, welcome to St Vincent's. This is our new ministry in Doncaster town centre on a very sunny day in Doncaster as it is. So welcome, and we've come together to discuss some thoughts and some issues. We're actually in an old hairdresser's, this place, but if you ever come to St Vincent's, you'll see there is a chapel here. There is a place where we can welcome people in to come and just have conversations, to have prayer. It's a midweek ministry, and we're just about to start our first Sunday worship actually. The people that have come here are Doncaster people, and so it's kind of easy to see what God is doing, and very often people wouldn't walk through the door of a civic church, not that they wouldn't, but haven't for whatever reason. This is in the shop front, so you're able to come in and do that, and there's so many things on of different varieties in church life, different types of prayer styles, contemporary, traditional, or whatever, but there's also this place for discipleship.
It's good to hear that you experience and create a space in which people from different backgrounds can come together as one. Because when we see around, I agree with you, I think there is this narrative as if made to divide communities, especially the minority ethnic communities and the working class, as if the black people, minority groups, are not working class. They also are working class, isn't it? I think they are. So both groups suffer discrimination in different ways, but they both are discriminated in the lack of education, the lack of good housing and health affects both groups. I think it's important to be able to create those spaces as you're doing, because I think it's an embrace affirms people where they are. Yeah. That is not either or, isn't it? We are all part of the same body. We are all members of the body of Christ.
There's a grace to be had with each other in all of this. So one of my concerns with all the modern day stuff is everyone is focusing on differences all the time, but if they don't have Christ at the centre within the culture, within the church, there's a lack of grace which people give each other and actually like listening to each other and experiences.
Although there is no policy to discriminate A or B, but is the microaggressions, is the things that we normally don't notice, into the little things, the small behaviours that prevent either a working class person to come forward to a role in the church, or someone from a minority ethnic group. I think is that unseen barriers that prevents both groups to truly flourish.
What do we do? How do we talk with this? Are we expecting this to change in a day? Are we expecting to change in a month? Is it going to change in a lifetime?
We keep hearing things in our gatherings about people who are being born and bred in this country feel quite, because of the colour of their skin, they are feeling quite unsafe, quite worried about. They see themselves as English or British, but now they're quite scared. So when they say, what's the role of the church in there? Isn't it? I think you're right, to be thinking, what can we do in order, because that is that our members, people born and bred in our churches, are feeling quite, and then we feel, we have both groups in church, isn't it? We have both groups. How do we bring those two? How we bring that together? That's the key question. I think there is hope for us. So I think maybe what we could do, just create those spaces, one thing at a time, or as Oscar used to say, one little thing at a time. So what you do, what you plant, what you plant, I can water, and someone else can harvest. So I think it is precisely is bringing that, is not see that individuals' ministries, but something that we can do it together.